I'm pleased to introduce you to Sage, who is a data analyst AI agent that we built here at Logical Media Group. When you log into Sage, you can see this daily debrief dashboard kind of summarizing performance metrics. When you click new insights, you can see the platforms that he's connected to. Right now, we have Google Ads and SEMrush. We're going to select Google Ads and continue. And then you select the date range. We'll go with the last 30 days, continue. And then it reveals just a prompt window, just like any large language model. Over here on the right, we give examples and ideas for prompts you could suggest or use, or you could type your own. I'm going to click how's my marketing performance, start analysis, and it chugs along. It takes about 1 to 3 minutes. I'm going to jump ahead, but this query we just did took 2 minutes and 10 seconds to respond. And here's the response. And it's lists kind of a lot of the what's happening. Here's the performance metrics and KPIs. You've got trend analysis at the campaign level, and attribution and channel analysis, audience segmentation, and then it makes very specific recommendations for what you can do to improve performance. And then it actually lists and forecasts what the response is going to be to implementing those performances. And then you can continue to prompt into Sage, but Sage anticipates what your next move is. So you can see we're over here on the left-hand side, he is predicting additional prompts that you should query into based on his analysis of the data. So we've got top leads by spend, top performing campaigns by lead or campaign count. So we click on total leads by spend, and you can see up here at the top, it leaves a breadcrumb of your previous prompts. So that data is stored and remains. And so these are some previous prompts that I had done prior. And then here's the one that we just did that's running. Now, what's also cool is you can click pin the insight and it will save this summary in a repository so you can go back and reference it. Here's the real powerful part of Sage, outside of him being able to extrapolate actionable insights from the data that he's mining, is you can actually click to generate slides, and I'll show you the slide deck that he puts together based on that data. So here is the deck that he put together. So again, kind of taking the prompt response and summarizing that in a slide fashion so that it's easier to digest and read through. Again, just breaking down all of his analysis and performance, but again, going through very specific recommendations for what you can do to improve performance based on the analysis that he has. This has saved our team an exorbitant amount of time. You can see that prompt took 2 minutes. If we had 4 prompts, that's 8 minutes. The deck probably takes another 2 to 3 minutes to load. So all in all, what originally had taken my team, majority of the day to prepare and analyze and put the recommendations together, Sage does that in less than 10 minutes. And the last thing I'll share is we have a Django database that's hard-coded with very specific instructions inside Sage's brain so that he understands how to analyze paid search data. So think about very specific definitions around strategy, insights, actions from insights, optimizations. We have a whole glossary and dictionary of terms that he has been hard-coded into his knowledge base. Additionally, every client that Sage works on, he has a brand dossier that he references for that client. So all clients have different KPIs, all clients have different stakeholders, all clients have different goals. So it's important that Sage has that reference point when he's analyzing the paid media data in order to ensure that 15 SQLs a month could be a great month for a brand, whereas some brands require 300 SQLs. And then the last thing I'll say is oftentimes we work with marketing managers, we work with a CMO, sometimes we're working with a CEO or a founder, and so we've implemented this detailed view and executive view, so you can summarize the data for the C-suite in a very specific way that would be less comprehensive from a report standpoint versus what a CMO or a marketing manager would want to see on a detailed view. So I hope that this was helpful. And if you have any questions about Sage, I'll be more than happy to meet with you. Thanks, and I hope you have a great day.